There's this player behavior that's cropped up in my recent games that I think has actually always been there, but I'm only now noticing how uncomfortable it makes me. I think players are sore winners. Twice, in as many campaigns, my players have slain a dragon, and the first thing both parties asked me, the moment the creature died, was which pieces of the dragon's corpse could be cannibalized as trophies. Teeth, claws, scales. This is a pretty popular trend in fantasy fiction, and I think it must have its origins in, hunting. Geralt kills a griffin, and so he cuts off the griffin's head and hangs it from his saddle as proof of his, monster-slaying skill. Yet the distinction here is that a griffin is essentially an animal, a thoughtless beast driven by instinct and hunger. A dragon is an intelligent creature, and in these specific cases, both dragons were more intelligent than certain members of the party. Yet you'd never see a player character deciding to, skin an elf because they heard their skin makes good armor. The idea of butchering the body of a creature just because you think it looks like a monster, it creeps me out. Can you imagine a monster doing that? Killing a player character and immediately cutting off their, ears to wear as a trophy? It feels different, doesn't it? I think adventurers, especially if they're going to go stomping around the world, slaying monsters and stealing treasure, could maybe stand to show their defeated enemies a little more respect. It's one thing to loot a corpse. It's another thing to chop that corpse up for parts. I don't know. Maybe I'm squeamish. Maybe I'm not as edgy as I used to be, but that's just not the kind of story I want to tell. The question is, what can be done about this? All I can think of is adding the concept of cannibalizing the bodies of intelligent creatures to a safety tools document, or better yet, having a frank conversation with your party about it. As with all interplayer conflict, it can only be solved by talking about it. What have I learned? Encourage your players to respect their enemies, who fought just as hard to survive as the heroes did. Hey, thank you so much for watching that video. Trust me, there's plenty more where that came from. If you like the channel, please consider subscribing, and you can even follow us on Twitter and Patreon. Look for the links below in the description. Thanks for watching.